What's going on, Luna? Yeah, I've always been a snaking main at heart, dude. I can't stay away. It's popping off though. Snaking never died. Animate weapon. Ugh. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, there's a lot of people hyping up animate weapon lately. I don't really want to play it. The playstyle sounds really boring. Any minion where they're like basically perma minions bores me to tears. Honestly, the character feels like unkillable. As long as I'm pressing Enduring Cry regularly, I don't think this character can die. Except for like some big boss one shots or something. Should feel super tanky. Close call clip. Well, it's a less defense map. I didn't press Enduring Cry, so no endurance charges. And I was just kind of like blindly right clicking while looking at chat. I fixed the build though. So that shouldn't happen again as long as I'm just gotta press one button Q. And that'll never happen again. Problem was I was pressing 2 manual war cries. Which is really bad when you rely on this to survive. But we only have one now, so we're chilling. Oh, but I don't have a finished POB for this. Just import this current character. Yo, Tank, Divine Orb? This build is not complete yet. Still kind of working on it as I go, but current character is pretty solid so far. Fallen? Nah. Smoke's fallen. Just look at the character there, or import it in PUB. We are life and fire red stacking with the Grey Wind and Enmity's Embrace. So we have 173. Oh, it's overcapped fire res. So we have, what, 97 fire pen right now? Is that it? Is that all? It is overcapped, eh? I thought we had more. It's actually not that much. We'll get more. But we have flasks as well, so... Tincture, rather. DPS estimate? I don't know. Damage is really high, though. And you can play any slam with this. We're leveling a bunch of different slams in our offhands to try out later. It's probably going to be Earthshadow for single target, but I'm not sure yet. Just a few options. Should I? Wait, we should double corrupt this. Wait, is there... I need backups. Hold on. Oh, they're cheap. They're cheap. Tame this Impala right here. This is the beauty of playing off meta stuff. Everything's cheap as hell. Dude, why is this guy's account name Pros Plays? Pros Plays. Excuse me? Alright, it's probably like... Oh, I don't even need Vol, eh? Like, Vol? There's no point in getting a Vol. Because Vol Volcanic Fissure can't be exerted, so it's dog shit. Just buy a bunch of them. Shit. Dude, I'm buying all of them except the one for one div. Let's take them all, dude. Hello? Base. Alright, that's like all of them in hardcore trade. Alright, this is Vol. I don't really care about double corrupting, I don't think. Boom! That does nothing. Locking down the snakings. I'm like Ice Cube in the movie Anaconda. Great movie, by the way. Wait, that was Ice Cube in that movie, right? Anaconda. Who else was in it? Was it J-Lo? Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube. Holy dude, that is an old movie. War of the Worlds. That's the Tom Cruise movie, right? Yeah, I watched that for the first time a few years back. It was surprisingly good. I thought it was really good. Oh, the new one. Nah, I haven't seen it. War of the Worlds. Dude, they went from Tom Cruise to Ice Cube in War of the Worlds. What the hell? What even is going on? War of the Worlds 2025 is a total disaster. Wait, this is some YouTube video. All right, let me play the game. Yeah, it looks bad. How are they gonna go from Ice Cube or from Tom Cruise to Ice Cube? What the hell? What a weird progression for War of the Worlds. Like the Tom Cruise movie was so good. Ice Cube's one of the biggest sellouts. Yeah, he makes all these like daddy movies nowadays. He did kind of sell out. He was in NWA, dude. What happened? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Ice Cube though. I like him. Just like current year Ice Cube, his movies suck. But like Friday, some of his old music, it's really good. Yeah, quite the character arc Ice Cube has had. Pretty interesting. Our goal today, I'm gonna get 10k HP just for the mental erection, as it were. That's our goal today. 10k HP. We'll start spamming some T17s later as well, once we get some. Finding snaking, so far pretty good. We just have a lot of damage from the weapon and the ring. It's giving us a lot of damage. We'll use a different skill for bossing though. For sure. Also, the ignites are really nice for clear. Underrated. Dropping armor on chests? What do you mean? Oh, I could. It's not. It's like 300 life or something like that. I don't know if it's worth it with the echoes. I'm also going to probably have all 6 life masteries later. So from that perspective, it kind of makes sense to not have life on the chest, but not sure. Is Chieftain Slam better than Bleed Slam? Nah. This is also like an expensive trade league build. This is not something you can do in SF. Like, dude, Bleed Slams in trade league would be a monster. I kind of want to do it at some point. Dude, I would have the biggest ground slam in town. It'd be so fucking big. Pause. Dude, I have this sick Zofraft here. I corrupted it. Stun threshold is increased by overcap fire res. So we have like, what, 90 stun threshold? I think. I also had another one. I'm trying to sell it though. I hit this as well. Life regen per endurance charge, kind of good. I think I like the one I have currently better though. It's pretty good. Yeah, honestly, most of the corrupts are kind of bad. Some of them are alright though. Like the ones I hit are actually pretty decent. Nothing crazy, but kind of nice. But there's other stuff like cast speed per 20 decks. It's like, dude, who wants that? Yeah, they're on Craft of Exile as well. Does it feel better than Bleed Slammer? It's hard to compare them 1-to-1. This is a trade league build with tons of trade league gear. Nah, I think Bleed Slammer's still better though, for sure. I mean, this build's not finished though either. But the build feels really good so far. The biggest issue is kind of attack speed. I'm working on it though. I'm trying to get a little bit more attack speed. I think the dream is to play this on Berserker, but you need extreme gear for that. Because you have to cap lightning and cold res as well. While stacking fire res, it's really hard. I mean, maybe with Forbidden Jewels it wouldn't be too bad. Then you also don't have like... You don't have the max res either. Unless you grab that jewel, but... You're trading one problem for another no matter which jewels you get. Holy, that did a lot more damage than I was expecting. It's like, oh yeah, I'll only drop to like 70% here. Drop to like half. We're fine though. Are those spells? Can you suppress those? Bears? A little bit overzealous there. That was a good damage check though. How much pen? Like 100 from the ring or something? 100 from ring, 27 from tincture, something like that. Oh, I should probably get an all-res suffix on flask, probably. I guess we drop the regen suffix. I don't really need the regen suffix. With Enduring Cry. Get more, a little bit more damage that way. The regen is nice though. Build is pretty chill for the old fortress. Right click simulator. What up, Oceania? 2120 Enduring Cry. Give me that. Oh, I'm poor. Dude, this guy has... Oh, not that many. Yeah. 2120 Enduring Cry. I mean, Intimidating Cry didn't even do anything. Level 21 Punishment. Another Snaking Ball. Watch this. Boom. No change. Watch this. Let's get a Mage Blood. This game is super bugged, dude. How have I not gotten a Mage Blood yet? Your damage is nowhere near mine in POB. I mean, that could just be because the config's not set up properly. I wouldn't worry about the number in POB. How's your character actually feel in game? Is damage bad? Maybe womb gift. Typed in womb graft. What the hell? Fresh SFHC, Mage Blood at 95. Good lord. Somebody arrest this man. I mean, if all the gear is the same, it's probably just like a slight skill issue. Like, make sure you're in range for Pride whenever you want to maximize damage. Keep Static Strike up. Make sure vulnerability's up. Make sure you're pressing your tincture and popping off. Stuff like that. Are some of the biggest things. Make sure you have a pretty good, like, Seize the Flesh graft as well. Is pretty big. Pretty thick. I'm probably going to start skipping these. The little end map tower defense thing. We'll do the breaches and we'll do the fortress. Could you delve with this build? Current build? I'm sure you could, yeah. You just like, if you wanted to delve with this, you would take this and the spell block. And you would take this versatile combatant and the extra attack block here. You could easily get 68 block, I think. 68? I think 68. And you'd be super tanky with like Endure and Cry. You also just like invest more into or Cry buff effect here as well. Dude, we need a damage meter in this game. Where's the recount? I want to see how much damage my ignites are doing. I mean, I could POB it, but like, I just want to like, I need a damage meter. Where damage meter, GGG? I bet this build could easily do Ubers as well. I think this could probably do anything in the game pretty easily, I think. You just swap out snaking for something else. Easy peasy. Maybe we'll do Ubers like tomorrow or something. I need to get a few more levels, like 96, 97 at least, before I start messing with some Ubers. You can use any skill with this. Well, any slam. Any slam that you can use a one-handed axe with, you can use in this, yep. Doesn't matter if it's Fizz, Ellie. You can use anything. With all the damage is coming from the flat on the weapon. This build could also be played on Berserker, but the gearing would be way tighter. Far tighter, but it would be really good on Berserker, I think. Much harder to gear. Oh man, it's hot barbecue sausage links. Damn, that sounds super dank right now. How could you do that to us, Jimmy Pepper? It's messed up, dude. There's a lot to SF. Yeah, tree's gonna be your best bet, along with div card farm and ritual farm. Do ritual with these two nodes, and try to look for div card rituals, special ones. Sometimes you can get really lucky and get like a 4 stack of for Zlatan cards. But yeah, that and the tree. Yep. I mean, there's some other stuff as well, but those are the two biggest. Dude, the Ignite kind of owns, man. I need a POB the Ignite. I think it's like 300k DPS, 300k, maybe 350, 400 if I put in Cruelty. Set a Pulverize. If you wanted to go bigger Ignites, you could try like try Earthquake. I need to level this up. Level up a Earthquake. Try it out. I wanted to try Ice Crash, but it's full Ellie conversion. So I can't get Life Leech. I mean Mana Leech from the Jewel, Viridian Jewel. This kind of sucks. Oh, I can actually click these altars on this build, eh? It's crazy. I think the first one I ever played where I can actually click those minus res altars. Oh, you know, might be good. That 100% Warcry speed. Rune graft. I'm only using one Warcry manually. Might actually be kind of good. And then I could drop urgent orders maybe? Might be the play. Is this worth? I mean, it sounds actually really nice for this build. What would I replace if I got rid of this? Hmm. I mean, we could put a rage attack on our shield charge, or maybe even try leap slam again with the rage support. Shield charge feels way better with my current attack speed, though, I think. But we could actually put in blood and sand, actually. Losing the AoE kind of sucks a little bit, but Jesus. Oh. I was saying sand stance, so it's kind of mid. There's not really anything I can reserve here. It would have to be just something support somewhere. Can't a slime with a wand. Yep. That sounds about right. Sounds accurate. Put on a big boy axe. Hmm. Wait, what if we just kept in urgent orders as well? Yeah, I don't know about this rune graft. Maybe we'll throw it in later, but for now, seems kind of mid. What up, Blats? Dude, 23 qual intimidating cries, only 15 C. Scamming little bro. Scamming that dude. Dude, these gems are so cheap. What the hell? Axe is popping off, dude. The axe is owning. Feels really good. Yo, yo, fuck him. All right, our Gems are looking pristine. Power level rising. Dude, going to level 21 on this gem does nothing, really? It's actually unreal. Well, shit, it doesn't do anything until level 23. It doesn't change. It's cooked. Let's go with 23 qual then. Increase attack damage, boost bleed damage? Nah, it doesn't. Unfortunately. Yeah, Chieftain owns. Popping off. Dude, this guy never responds. Oh, it's a Faustus sale. Oh, yeah, this guy used to never respond ever to trades. Now he has to because his vendor is forced to. Get owned, kid. Wild Brambleback. We need 2 of these. What the fuck is this guy doing? That's fun, dude. We're approaching 10k life. Slowly getting there. 10k. The dream is like 11k late game. It's a dream. Plus Proj, work on staking? Nah, it's not a projectile. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, dude, I forgot it doesn't like... It was just about to level up naturally. I should have waited. Oh, well. Minus 100 T. I gotta buy another one. I was thinking it would work like the facetor's lens in my head for a minute. My head cannon. I need one more. That happens. Having a dead suffix is not the end of the world. The third suffix is not all that great anyways, usually. Ah, damn. Unlucky. Unlucky. I don't know much about softcore prices, to be honest with you. I'm sure it's worth quite a bit. Yeah, yeah. Level 5. Maybe we'll double cup that later. Alright, our gems are looking pretty prime. Prime, no Amazon. Alright, looks good. Oh, it's only 10C. It's crazy. Yeah, not good. It's like combining bleach and ammonia. I wasn't aware Warbanner worked like an aura like that. I knew it wasn't like an aura. I didn't think it would interact with the treachery rune graph though. Surprised the hell out of me. I was taking like double damage when I was testing it. I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. Ding a 94. Alright, just clicking some more life nodes. I kind of want to grab this. Maybe I see another Durance charge for Divine Shield. And a friend, dude, a frenzy would feel real good. Shit. It's unfortunate that I need this strength. We need to make a new amulet later. I need an amulet with attributes on it. So I can drop all of this. I just need the strength. I mean, let's keep the life for now. Forge. Oh, nice. It's starting to click for you now, the crafting, eh? Sick, dude. All unique builds with like 3,000 life. 11-second chests. Orbs of Conflict. It's a lot of RNG though. You need to get it to, I think it's like rank 5. The way most people get it is first you get a rank 2 or 3 mod in your chest of what you want. So you get like a 13 or 14 second endurance charge, and then throw on an exceptional Ichor, and then start conflicting. Having trouble solving echoes on this build? Or another build? Oh, Earth Shatter. Make sure you have like 8 PDR on your chest, a big like 4,500 plus armor chest. I assume your Divine Shield, Corrupted Soul, huh? If they're equal tier, it's 50-50. If not, it leans in favor of the lower tier, or the odds are in that one. Oh yeah, PDR on chest is like vital. If you have an open suffix, you can prefix not be changed, reforge fizz if you want. Yeah. Orbs of Conflict are super expensive, and RNG, you can just kind of get screwed, so be careful with that. I think Pewee Ninja DPS is it's right for some skills, and others it's completely wrong. I think they like code it, set up POB configs for every skill, I think is what they do. And for some skills, they either don't do it right or don't understand it properly. It's hard to say though, but it's a good comparison point for between different builds of the same skill, always. For bleed slams, I'm sure that's like way off. It's probably not counting as aggravated, which is triple. Like mine is 3.4 mil or something, and my damage is like 16 million DPS per second or something. DPS per second. 16 mil DPS. Something like that. Dude, I feel like I can't die in this character. As long as I press during cry occasionally, I don't think I can die. It's kind of a weird feeling. Scaling life. A lot of it's coming from this jewel here. Falborn the Red Dream. And Fire Res tattoos. Quite a bit. Can Bleed Slayer go far with lots of investment? Yeah, I can go pretty far. It's not gonna be like doing millions and millions, hundreds of millions of DPS or anything though. But if you want to like heavy invest, there's probably better builds to like heavy invest in, to be honest. I haven't even really looked at other builds, to be honest with you. I don't know. Kind of haven't even been on PB Ninja this league. Yeah, Corona Mall, same as X. Yep, exact same. You can feel the snaking nerfs on single target a little bit. For clear, though, it's unnoticeable. Well, that's not really true. We lost a 50% AoE, but on this build, we have Ignite Prolif. So I don't feel the loss of the AoE on this build. Hinakora? Nope. I'm using Fist of War. My loot filters show them all. No, you'd have to add it in yourself. You can just make a copy of the filter on Filter Blade and add it yourself. Swap the Volax for the Chronomol. Weebs in. Wait, did anybody even say any weeb stuff? Just like out of the blue. Just randomly weebs and weebs out. I've kind of come around to the weebs like a tad, not fully. As long as it's not too weeby. You know what I mean? Just like partial weeby. I just had to get it out. It makes sense. It's one of those things that just has to be said. Fair enough. Respect. Weebs are cool. I mean, I don't even know exactly what the definition of a weeb is. Wait, what is a weeb? Hold on. I know somebody that just likes like Japanese culture, right? Is that it? A weeb is a person who is interested in anime and Japanese culture. Wait, that's super like... That's not even like bad in any way. Somebody who's interested in anime and Japanese culture. That's not... I mean, that's kind of based. Wait, are weebs based? What happened? A weeb is a person who is interested in anime and Japanese culture. I mean, hey, by that definition, I'm a weeb. I wouldn't consider myself a weeb, but by that definition, shit, am I a weeb? Am I a weeaboo? When you're obsessed? Yeah, that was my interpretation as well, like obsessed. I was just reading the top definition on Urban Dictionary. That's what it said. Thought a weeb is a virgin? Nah. Weeb is a more derogatory term. Someone who disowns their own culture in favor of Japanese. I've never really heard it in that phrasing. Somebody who prefers Japanese at the expense of their own culture? I've never heard that. What's up, Chaos? It's the first time I've heard that. Is that real? Corona Mall, the links are not any different. If you want more AoE, just put more AoE in there. In the POB, the new POB notes, there's gem links down there in the notes. Late to the league? Yo. Time to log in and play a sick build. Life stacking, fire stacking, slammer. Whoa. Nah, it's not like an SF build or anything like that though, so maybe not. Rolling Babby, didn't you play that last league? Or am I tripping? I mean, the league still has a long way to go, but PB2's in a few weeks or something. Something like that. Coming in fast. Torchlight Infinite? Yeah, I don't play pay-to-win games. I heard it's good though, like it's fun. But I'm not playing some pay-to-win shit. No matter how good the game is. El Doctor leave. I think the league has a long way to go. I mean, just like I was referring to time. I guess as far as how long the league's gonna last, not necessarily the staying power of the league. This league would have more staying power if PoE 2 weren't so close. They put it number one. They had this Uber boss race like a week and a half into the league, which is really weird. And number two, the PoE 2 league is really, really close to PoE 1 league. Those two things are like not very good for the staying power of this PoE 1 league. And yeah, like also, I guess the endgame farms are kind of scuffed in softcore trade. Even in HC, I guess, yeah. Kind of affected HC as well, but less so. But yeah, we're probably not getting any more updates. No more patch notes. I would be surprised if we got anything besides like some bug fixes. I'm sure they're full hands on deck PoE 2 right now. PoE 2. What's wrong with Endgame? Nothing's wrong with it. It's just there's less map juicing, farming strats than there were last league, which is all like softcore gamers care about usually. That's not all they care about, but it's like a big part of softcore trade. It's map juicing and farming currency and shit. That didn't really affect me much. I don't really care about that too much. It is nice to have something aspirational to work towards, though, for farming. But honestly, doesn't faze me too much, so. Somewhat uninteresting. Yeah, a little bit. Graphs are pretty cool. The fortress stuff could definitely be improved. And the wall stuff still sucks. The walls are less annoying, but doing the actual mechanic itself is not really it. D4 Season 11 does not exist. It's not even real, dude. Stop talking about fake things. Ooh. What? Cringe. Oh yeah, probably February. So when we get the new PB1 league. Yep, sounds about right. Normal that you can't stabilize a breach early campaign. I don't know. I don't even touch the league mechanic campaign. Not sure. I'm not the guy to ask for that. I don't remember the last time I did league mechanic campaign ever. Actually, I do remember. It was in the mercenary, and I died during the campaign. It's a league mechanic. Died to some bug shit that they fixed later. Dude, this is my second league in a row dying to a bug. I died in mercenary league day one in campaign as well to a bug that they later fixed. Nice game. Gives you good gear. I mean, it's okay. It's just inefficient. Doing league mechanic in campaign 95% of the time is really inefficient. Because you can be doing it in maps so you can actually get endgame gear. Endgame gear and actual currency. Statue, they probably won't do another patch. Yeah, I mean, this is a new normal. The PoE1, PoE2 cycle. The most they'll dedicate to patching a game is like, well, PoE1 specifically. They got like one patch in them every league now. Because they're like they're crunching really hard for PoE2 leagues for sure. That's where most of their focus is. Put more effort into PoE2, yeah. I mean, if you were them as like any logical, rational person would as well in their position. It's a newer game, better graphics, more future potential. It makes sense. It's not ideal for PoE1 gamers, but understandable. Yeah, I think the upcoming PoE2 patch is an endgame patch, I think. Should be some sort of like endgame revamp or rework or something. That's what they've been hitting at. Some people? Where are they at? I haven't seen them. Build thoughts video for this after Ubers? Maybe. Honestly, I feel like this character is just going to steamroll Ubers. It's going to be like not even a challenge. Which is good in a way, but it's also like anticlimactic and the game's too easy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video, we'll see. I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna have no suppression, which for bossing, which is a little bit sketch. I mean, we're 90 all res, 10k life, 1.5k ES, and it's like I think we have like 4k recovery per second between Divine Shield and Enduring Cry. We can get more as well. Just if we invest into this, we would have 5.5k regen per second ish. I can also go spell block too. I might go spell block for Ubers. It's probably the play. I mean, who needs suppress when you have 90 all res perma? Flesh and Stone, spell block. Who needs it? It's for cowards. For low T gamers. Emphasis on the gamers. Snaking is still the GOAT. Yep. Still good. You just have to swap it out if you want to like do serious bossing. That's the only thing. For mapping, still the GOAT. Not the GOAT, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Where's my Mage Blood? Cringe. GG's kind of built a rod for their own back by splitting PB2 into a new game. I mean, splitting the game was definitely the preferable option. PB1 players would lose their shit if they didn't split the game. I mean, in theory, PB1, like, I'm pretty sure his Affliction League was made by, like, 2 people or something, or 1 or 2 people in, like, a span of a week or 2, 3 days. They don't really commit that many resources to PB1 right now. I mean, they don't really need to. And maybe at some point they will, though. With some sort of, like, expansion or something, maybe? I would be surprised if we get 1 or 2 more expansions for PB1. Put them under massive pressure? I don't know about that. I don't think they commit that many resources to PB1. The reason melee chieftains don't take Hinokora? Because melee can do damage without relying on Hinokora, like single target damage. Hinokora is like a... it's like a band-aid for single target a lot of the time. Like, melee can just clear everything without needing the pops. It's also super inconsistent. Yeah, I don't think it would do much for clear. I could help a little bit, but it's just so inconsistent. 1 in 20 mobs. Also, you need Ignite Cap. You need Ignite Cap for this to be worth. And a lot of melee builds don't cap Ignite like that. Like, even I'm running at what? 38 plus 33? What are we at right now? We're at 71 Ignite chance right now, which is plenty with Prolif. Okay, a gnat in my face, dude. A gnat. Whoa. Why am I taking so much damage? What? Why am I taking so much damage? Am I retarded? What? I don't understand. Oh, it's alter. Oh, yo, good catch. Dude. Okay, clicking a bad alter can kill me real fast. Let's leave this. Oh, dude, that was really weird. I don't even remember clicking it. Wait, dude, what? I didn't watch the VOD of that. I don't remember clicking that. Here it is. Yeah, I just didn't even like catch it. All right, that's like super dangerous. That could easily kill me. You generate endurance charges. Yeah, you can play any slam with this build. Any slam at all, as long as it works with one-handed axes. All right, I gotta be really careful about this. This could have killed me easily. Holy dude. At least I caught it. If I hadn't caught that, I might have died. No, they don't stack, Arvin. Yeah, is it time to try? Here, we're gonna try, Wait, I need endurance charge on melee stun, I think, to try this. I want to try this tectonic slam of cataclysm. This is gonna be bad, removing all my endurance charges. We'll try it though. Bro, this seems super mid so far, I'm not gonna lie. We'll just try it out. I don't really have endurance charge sustain for this. It's fine. Dude, this seems like 10 times worse than snaking. Holy shit. Let's try another one. Sorry, earthquake. Oh, I don't have restoration. Shit. What about Sunder? I wonder what the ignites feel like with Sunder. Ritual's actually really good this league, yeah. After all the nerfs. Ritual's actually really solid. Nah, Affliction loot was awful, dude. What a terrible take. The Affliction levels of loot? Nobody wants that in the game except, like, softcore bowcucks. That shit was terrible for the game. Dude, it took like 20 minutes to loot a map. Dude, the Ignite's own, dude. Ignite Prolif. Let's go. Staking's better for mapping though, straight up. This is not even quality. Let's run some cruelty for a bit. Try to. $84 maps until a raw divine dropped. Yeah, it seems like they want all of us to get our divines from King's March boats now. Like they shifted loot away from mapping to boats. I don't really understand that. Don't understand. We did 3 divs off boats. You spoke that sentence. I don't. I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of the whole King's March boat. Like, us getting such a large percentage of our currency from the boats. I don't like that at all. It should come from like mapping, from doing stuff in maps, or like league mechanic. Not boats. It's like a way of time gating the game. Favorite build to do Sanctum on? Historically, probably SRS. Currently, I don't know. I haven't done Sanctum in a while. Hexblast was also really fun before it got nerfed in Sanctum. SRS and Hexblast were legit. Delve? How rewarding is Delve now? I guess it's more rewarding now that you can't get resonators and maps easily. My problem with Delve is there's like a huge barrier before you can actually start making real profit. Before it's actually rewarding. Getting to those depths where it's good kind of sucks. Yeah, everybody talks about Penance Brand for Sanctum. It's probably the best you can do right now, yeah. Penance. It's like a set and forget it playstyle. I mean, I can't imagine going back to like perma farming Sanctum after knowing what Sanctum used to be. It's still good currency though. I don't mind going in occasionally in SF. Reroll SSF build. I mean, there's like two options that I would personally play. It's either Bleed Slams or Shadow Berserker. Probably Bleed Slams I would play. I'm a Bleed Enjoyer. I think those are the two best SF builds right now. Animate Weapon. Yeah, I said I would do an Animate Weapon fresh run at some point. I probably will. I need to. Isn't the meta like ranged arms right now? Let me go look at Hero Ninja. Yeah, Bleed Slams is nice. Which is nice. What was I gonna look at again? I got sidetracked, dude. Mentally sidetracked. So remember what I said I was gonna look at Animate Weapon. That's this. This is what people are playing, I guess. Toriani's disgusting. Blood magic. What the fuck? Blood magic on a minion build? Seems kind of weird. Dude, they're all running this shit. Some of them. Poison, ranged arms, GMP, Pierce. Awakened Unleash. Is that just to summon them, I guess? Seems like it. Chain. I hate poison minions. I mean, I don't hate them, but I'm not a big fan of them. I don't know. We'll probably do an anime weapon fresh start at some point. Probably not poison though. Not a big poison Andy. Yeah, well, there's a big difference between bleed and poison. Poison is like a hit build with delayed damage. That's all poison is. Bleed is like you hit once and you have your maximum dot on them pretty much. Not always, but usually. Fan of anime weapon? No, I'm not. I just told is it Soundless? Soundless is an animate weapon shill. He's always telling me to play it, and I told him I would play it. Because I always shit on anime weapon. So I said I'll finally play it. So we'll do it at some point this league, probably. Probably after PV2, realistically. Is Ignite the best dot type right now? No, Ignite's actually really weak. Ignites are strong for clear, but like the actual DPS Ignite does is really bad. For a single target. I think the only viable Ignite builds for single target are Maw of Mischief and Explosive Arrow. That's it. At least that's the only ones I'm aware of that can actually like do T17s and Ubers and stuff. There might be like one or two other things I'm not aware of, but Pending Doom. Oh yeah, Eviscerate too. Yeah, I haven't played Eviscerate yet. I didn't even consider Eviscerate a real build though. Like having to get hits, like super cringe. Omega cringe. Impending Doom, yeah, that's new. I haven't really seen that yet. Night Prolif is why it's single target's bad. Yep, that's how they justify it from a balance perspective. They don't want Ignite to be too strong. Because if Ignite is strong single target, that means it's absolutely broken for clear. Before I made Bleed Slams, I spent an entire day. I said this before, but I'll say it again. I spent an entire day trying to make Ignite Slams work. It was just so much worse than Bleed. As soon as I plugged in Bleed instead of Ignite, I was like, oh, finally some fucking damage. Ignite does shit for damage. You can play Ignite, at least Slammer, yeah. But the problem is you're going to be like a god at mapping, but your single target's going to be shit. Pretty much the Ignite Slammer lifestyle. Do I like Cyclone? Not really. I haven't played Cyclone ever since Legion. The screen-wide Cyclone League. The thing I don't like about Cyclone is you move slower. I don't like moving slow. Like I just want to go soon. You should wear the Stampede boots, but those are kind of cringe too. Got your hands on a Mage Blood. Use armor, evasion, flask on Slayer or resistance. Probably resist. Triple Ellie flask, and then whatever you want for fourth. It's hard to beat the resist flasks. Especially with like flesh and stone and stuff. You don't really need the armor evasion like that. Yeah, like the numbers that Eviscerate players are doing is absurd for sure. Like they do a lot of damage, but at what cost? At what cost? Bring DD Ignite back? Nah, I could do without DD Ignite. We had too many leagues of that. I was the biggest complainer about DD. When DD was strong, I was the biggest anti-DD dude around. And it wasn't even close. ED Contagion. I could do some ED Contagion. ED Contagion, I think, Chaos Dot should be buffed, 100%. ED Contagion's a good benchmark for a good build. Like what a good build should be. Playstyle-wise, I think. The only thing about ED Contagion is it relies on monster density. And if monster density is bad, that skill kind of sucks. I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I just killed Ubers in PV2 on ED Contagion. I mean, honestly, maybe not, because maybe I'm not a huge fan of it because I played it so much. It's like kind of fun in PvT though, but it is still just more the same at the end of the day. No good corpse skills makes Necro kind of a meme. Yeah, we had a good corpse skill a few leagues ago. What was it? Volatile Dead of Seething? That thing was putting out like 60 mil DPS, and then they nerfed the shit out of it. After Ben won the gauntlet with it. But yeah, there's not many good corpse skills. I mean, I don't think there should be any like really good corpse skills, because then you don't really have to gear. It's like, oh, all my damage comes from the monsters. Like, as you climb map tiers, your build gets stronger. I'm not really a fan of that type of scaling. Like, when DD Ignite was the thing, like, just going higher tier maps increase your damage. I think that's kind of silly. Necker could use a rework. Yeah, maybe a slight rework, yeah. Seismic Trap. Yeah, Seismic Trap had a long reign. I think Seismic Trap was alright. Like, I'd be alright with bringing it back a little bit. Just don't make it dominant. Again, just make it, like, kind of good. The thing about Seismic Trap that was good is it had a really high skill cap. Seismic Trap had one of the highest skill caps in the game, I think. Which is good for the game. Man, how do I get 10k life? I just have to unspec something to get more life there. It's hard to get 10k, dude. We could wait. Maybe next level we'll try to get the all 6 life masteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's so many points, dude. And we could drop the onslaught stuff. I mean, we could probably drop this life recovery. That's too good, though. It's gonna be really tight to fit in 6 life masteries. Yeah, you guys are insane. Leave DD lying at the bottom of the ocean. If anything, bring back seismic. All right, you know, I'm cool with that, I guess. DD though, let's leave that shit dead. All my homies hate DD. You know they need to bring back? Bring back Cold Dot. Shit. Bring Cold Dot back. Make Cold Dot great again. Am I right? It's back. No, it's not. It sucks. It's like a good... It's a good build for like 2 stone, kind of. You can't scale that build though. It has no damage. Pretty good with some Foulborn stuff. Dude, that build caps out at like 10 mil DPS with like Giga Gear right now. It's not good. Like Giga Gear for 10 mil DPS? Hell no. Alright, link the pob. Link the pob. What does it cap out at? 10 mil, 10 mil alone is on its own is not bad, but 10 mil when you're investing a lot of currency and gear to get to that point, it's pretty bad. Like if I'm gonna giga invest, I want at least like for dot DPS, at least 25 mil if I'm gonna super invest. What is this? Oh, they're doing this Falborn shit. Makes sense. How much cold res is this? This is like a... Is this a going to be a regular thing though, or is this like a one-time thing? How are these Falborn uniques staying in the game? Alright, so yeah, this is some new shit with the Falborn stuff. Can you take this node? No? Yeah. This amulet. Jesus, these duels are insane. Yeah, this would be incredibly expensive. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it certainly has a fairly decent ceiling currently, just because of the new uniques. I didn't know these new uniques were all in the game. This. I mean, I kind of like vaguely heard about them, but yeah, this would be really expensive. And like for this level invest, you can make a like you could make a bleed slams build do this DPS on like 1/5 the budget probably. How does this have so much life? Wrath Pith. Focus Amulet 260. It's kind of absurd. How much DPS does this have if you were to make a realistic HC character? Oh, this character? I mean, with this life, you could play this in HC easily. Dude, these max hits suck, though. Holy shit, these max hits are terrible. Dude, this is so squishy for this invest. 11k life with these max hits is pretty rough. 64k evasion. This is Wiles. I assume it is, but I'm not sure. Is it worth grabbing this point? Probably not. It's almost worth it. I mean, yeah, it's definitely more DPS than I thought it was capable of. It's mostly just because of the chest and the new wand. But like, you take these two out. Well, I mean, you'd have a different weapon for sure. Like, it's 10 million DPS right there. Dude, this is crazy. No auras as well. Rapid, yeah, with that much life, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, I didn't know the Falborn as well. Yeah, the Falborn's a double. You take off these 3 uniques. See, this is what I was talking about when I said like Cold Light capped out at like 10 million. Like before these new uniques, I mean, it kind of did. So this is like sort of a band-aid. Like, cause look at. Well, granted, you have a different weapon here. 11.7 million. You'd have a little bit damage here, but nowhere near as much as this. Yeah, but with a wand is like 11 million. With like a +2 wand, it was 11 million, which is about what I was saying it capped out at. 10-minute mute. Dude, HC trade, yeah. I mean, just trade chat in general, they're like really band happy, trigger happy with the bands. Honestly, like PUB DPS looks solid enough. I wouldn't really want to play this though with these max hits. This level invest. You can make a better build. I mean, it'd be fun just to play Cold Eye. Is this... Oh, this is Vortex too? I'm surprised he doesn't have a... more dot damage gloves. I guess just because he's reaching dot cap already. Huh. That's interesting. Kind of getting carried by the new Falborn uniques, but definitely more damage than I thought it would be. Without those uniques, though, it's a bit despair. Think I'll do one more trade build after this before PV2? Maybe, I'm not sure. PV2's coming fast. We don't have a date yet. They just said early December, right? Two-month cycle between both games? Well, this one's coming faster than 2 months. When did this league launch? Is it called Keepers? Came out October 31st. And we're getting a league early December. So like a month and a week or two. It's really fast. Yeah, I mean, I understand why, but it's just not ideal for PV1 gamers. And them doing this race, this boss race, like a week and a half into the league, that didn't help things either. A boss race like a week and a half into the league on 3-day notice. Really weird. Should try some T17s. Probably have some fortresses ready to go now, maybe. Wonder what single target's gonna be like. Hopefully it's good. T16 regex. Yeah, I think it's exclamation regex. I think it is. If you're an HC, like double check those before you run those, of course. But all right, I think I made a regex for T17. Wait, did I? Wait, I don't think I did. Let's make a regex for T17 on this build. We'll run some. Oh yeah, Rizlata. It is a blaster. All right, this is gonna be a lot of mods probably. Less than the slammer though. Yeah, I hate crit. All damage from monster hits can poison. I'm really not a fan of that. Tainted Pact. Yeah, it's Psycho tier. Psychopath tier, dude. I don't really want to run Volo cores, man. We can run them though. Can I run Fizz? Oh wait, no. Shield Charge, dude. Nah, we're not running Fizz Reflect. I mean, it's kind of a long regex, but it's fine. Should do for now, I think. I think we're going to be running Earth Shatter for the bosses, probably. We'll try that first. All right. T17 Gaming. I don't think I've really done any T17 bosses yet in this build. Send it a Ground Slam. 800 plus DPS Axe or Ball Ground Slam Verse Shaking. Wait, we're playing... Oh, you're playing this? You want to play this build? That I'm currently playing? Or Bleed Slams? Petrified. Is this less defense or something? Dude, 45% less armor is like disgusting. I need to ban this mod. Slam scene, this build or Bleed Slams? Oh, this one. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, you could probably level it right away. I didn't try it in the campaign though. I just stayed Sunder. Sunder with the two-hander. I'm sure you could do it though in campaign. Alright, we're gonna try Earth Shatter. Wait, where even is my Earth Shatter though? I kind of wanted a shrine though. Hold up. Ooh, armor? Yo, I need that. Let's go. Petrified. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Trying to kill me, bro? Dude, I keep getting petrified, bro. Chill out. Jesus. Was there tank mods on that? 70. Oh, that's 71% more life. Hey, that wasn't bad for 71% more life. I don't know if Earthshatter is the play either. We'll have to experiment with it. Yeah, snaking's still pretty cracked for clear. At least with some Ignite Prolif on this type of build. With no Ignite Prolif, it's going to suffer a bit. But Ignite Prolif kind of owns on this build for clear. Oh, I still had... I think we dropped Cruelty for bossing. Yeah, we'll have more single target next time as well. Cruelty's bad for bossing. Maybe we can just run Pulverize now. Tried this build with melee totems. The totems weren't very tanky. Yeah, that's a big problem with totems right now. They just die. And anything beyond T16, they just like fall over. Smite Slayer? No, I never played Smite. My only experience with Smite is Lightning SRS. I will say this build defensively feels unkillable. Like, it's actually ridiculous. The only way this character dies is if I just forget to press Enduring Cry. It's the only way. Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Oh, dude, reduced armor. Oh, I hate this mod so much, man. This might actually be kind of rippy. YOLO! Oh, it's Sanctuary. Oh, no, I'm skipping boss. Fuck that. I'm skipping boss with these mods. I thought it was Fortress. Dude, less armor is so bad for this build. It's crazy. Go sucks for T17? A little bit. Oh, Jesus. I just tanked the DD. Whoops. Fire Sunder without the bleed. I mean... What? No. Bro, we're using a unique weapon, mate. This isn't some standard run-of-the-mill build, alright? This is some top tier... Some fresh meat. Fresh build. Alright, buddy. Snaking single target took a huge hit. This build in particular would swap out snaking for other stuff for bossing. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure this build lost 33% damage on single target. So you definitely want to swap it out if you're in a boss. Still really good for clear though. I was originally going to do perforate single target, but then I have to go blood stance, and flesh and stone's too good for that. So no perforate. No, or for earth shaking you need a two-hander. Can't use a one-hander with it. Otherwise, yeah, I'd probably be using... this would probably be another ground slam build. Definitely skipping this boss. So this is 300% Fizzes extra. Less armor. Frenzy charges. This is a skip 100%. Fortress. Yeah. No less armor. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a really tanky boss though. That's fine. Do I think Quinn quitting the league early is indicative of a problem overall with the game in its current state? I don't think so. Quinn was already not feeling PoE1 before the league even started. You could tell in the stalling podcast they did. Stalling podcast. He was like not excited about it. He's just not big on PoE1 in general anymore. It's just, I don't know, maybe he's enjoys the slower pace of PoE2. I don't know. I don't think it says anything about PoE1 though. All right, that kind of hurt a little bit. It's gonna be a super tanky boss. So just start shuddering again. How much life is this? A lot. 138% more. Standing still, brother. Standing still, brother. That does hurt my DPS though, standing still. I'm used to bleed where getting slow doesn't hurt my damage much. Alright, I should actually dodge so I can do damage though. So I'm too lazy to dodge, bro. Snaking, you can kite. Yeah. I mean, honestly, snaking. What is the damage effectiveness of snaking right now? So we're gonna get 2 hits. So 632% effectiveness, or 636. Excuse me. I mean, and Earth Shatter's what? Earth Shatter is 377. You usually get 2.5 hits. Oh, Spike Steel. You get 2.5 spike hits on average, I think, is the number. 377 times 0.6. All right, no. So you multiply the effectiveness by 2.4, I think. 377 times 2.4. 900? Really? Dude, how did they nerf snaking but not Earth Shatter? I guess it's just the targeting. Yeah. Yeah. They do really seem to balance skills based on softcore popularity. I mean, honestly, I think Earth Shatter is getting the nerf bout next league after this boss race. They might even just nuke all slams. Kind of expecting it. I was expecting it this league. How the top end of this will feel versus top end Bleed Slams. I think Bleed Slams is still going to be a bit better at the top end, at least offensively. Defensively, this build's going to be way better. I mean, I don't know about way better. Yeah, it'll be a little bit better though defensively. Yeah, that's true. I guess snaking was an exception to that. Like, so you could actually scale the hell out of snaking last league. But this league, slams, you can't really scale to the moon. At least not any builds I've seen yet. I got a ping, a tink. Yeah, I don't want it. Ooh, D95, let's go. Let's click more life, click more life. Oh, we're so close to 10k, dude. I can feel it. Feel it deep down in my plums. Yeah, once you get Schizo on Slayer, it's like crazy tanky. I think this build might be slightly better defensively, maybe. Slayer's nuts, though. Could I tank a Shaper Slam on this? I wonder. Uber Shaper Slam. Oh, snaking into the Mason chant? Yeah, that was crazy. The Mason chant settlers with like Trinity, not yeah, Trinity and Yoke was insane. Snaking feels really good for mapping still, but I have Ignite Prolif. Without Ignite Prolif, I'm not sure. Yeah, I had 50% chalks on Ubers with that mace. 50. Well, at least Maven. Some of the others not 50. Yeah, those weapon enchants were crazy. Tink. Tink. Let's go. Doing graphs. Dude, like sorting through the graphs is like, oh, it takes so long sometimes. Why do you drop iron reflexes? Well, you don't have to. But the only reason to really take this usually is if you get no benefit from your evasion gear because you're using this. It's like if you don't need this, you don't need this either. Like evasion's fine. Evasion's good. Evasion real good. Yeah, honestly, Endless Hunger is it's pretty good. I think I underestimated it a little bit when I originally made the build video. So the extra attack speed's really smooth. It's a pretty good node. I mean, it's not impressive or anything, but it's pretty good. Pretty nice little node. Yeah. Yeah, 2 clusters is like night and day. It's really nice. Ooh, this could be a big one. It's gonna be a big one. Gonna be a big one, mate. Watch this, bro. Watch this. Here we. It's gonna be a big one, mate. Oh, it sucks. New player friendly SF build. Yeah, it's either Earthshatter Berserker or Bleed Slam Slayer. I think it's going to be really hard to beat either of those this league. Cyclone Slayer. I haven't looked closely at the build. I don't think it's very newbie friendly though. The thing about Cyclone is you have to be in melee range no matter what, and you're slower while doing it. I don't think it's a very beginner friendly playstyle if I had to guess, but I haven't looked at the POB. Yeah, sounds good. Bleed Slayer I think is really good for newbies because the Overleach is really nice. So I think it's a good choice. Overleach lets you make a lot of mistakes and not get punished for it. Oh, I can actually run this one. Log in. Overleach and 20% coal is babe. Is bay? True. True. When I swapped to this build, this character, it was kind of like a shock. Whenever I'm fighting a boss and they don't die instantly when they're at 20%. It's like, dude, what's wrong with my character? It's not working. Take a little bit to get used to it. Flash my passive tree. I just type exclamation profile. Look at it on there or import it in POB. Yeah, Urshot is still really good, yeah. Oh, Bone Shatter. I mean, they buffed it this league. Like, hit-based Bone Shatter is still okay, probably. I mean, I'd rather play Bleed Bone Shatter Complex, though. Between the two. Just the playstyle of Bone Shatter is a bit, it's like a glorified auto attack build. And you gotta, like, be all up in their face, perma. Not an ideal playstyle. It's good, though. I think slams have kind of left it in the dust a bit, though. Just a little bit. Weapon suffixes. You have two options. You can either Warlord Slam, just Warlord Slam and craft your Fizz.multi. Or you can multi-mod, previous cannot be changed, a Veiled Exalt. And then block something and unveil. That does put your attack speed at risk, though. So don't do that unless you're willing to risk the attack speed. Let's try snaking for this boss, see how it goes. We'll do like the first half with snaking and the last half with air shatter. I got no attack speed, mate. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to swap. My flesh and stone will turn off. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, another option is like a synth. You can synth it if you want as well. Synth and then swap synths with vivid vultures. Yeah, most people just warlord slam and call it a day. Hope for the best. The AoE POB, yeah. I didn't completely flesh it out. It was just more of like a project to see how big I can get it. But yeah, that's the AoE setup. Whoa, spooky. This build for a noob SSF player? Nah, this is very much a trade league build. Trade league build, and it's pretty expensive. It's not cheap. Exerts. It's covered in the new POB notes. Chlor. Check the notes in the new POB if you don't have it yet. Is this build expensive? It's pretty expensive, yeah. It's not cheap. It would probably be not too bad in softcore, because like nobody's playing this, I don't think. The expensive thing is crafting, though. You have to actually craft the fire res gear and make it to do it. Like, all the bases aren't bad. You can get the bases easily, but crafting all the fire res gear is kind of hard. Requires some knowledge a little bit. Pod for this build? No, it's not. It's like really incomplete. I think if you want this build, just import my character. It is going to be the best source of this build right now. We're still kind of winging it a little bit. Budget for this build in softcore with the crafting knowledge. Like if you know how to craft this stuff, probably do it for like 40 div, 30, 40 div. You have to know how to craft all the gear though, fire stuff. I guess we could run Citadel. Man, I hate running Citadel. The layout's so bad. Let's do like a normal Maven maybe. To see what our damage looks like. Normal Maven. See what we're looking at here. Holy. Holy shit. That's pretty good damage. It's not bad. Should turn off this flesh and stone. Seven link, Chieftain, Fist of War, Ascendancy node. Gotta live tap it because the mana cost would be extreme otherwise. Holy dude, the burst damage is insane. My goodness. Could probably tank it, but I'm not trying. Not worth. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, I could double crit mine. Yeah, damage is pretty good. Better than I thought it would be. Like, I knew it was pretty good. But, it's pretty, that was some damage. That was some damage right there. A little bit of damn. A little bit of the damn. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Forbidden Flame and Flesh. Yeah, I probably would. Honestly, I'm either Aspect of Carnage or the Rage attack speed. One of the two. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for now and go get some food. Build's looking really good. Uh, Super tanky. We're nearing 10k life. Didn't get hit 10k today, but we're getting there. We need to make a new amulet. Maybe even like a Giga Belt as well. I do want to like min-max this character though. We're not quite there yet. But we're getting there. But yeah, thanks for chilling, boys, as always. I appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably do some Ubers tomorrow on this character. Most likely. I think Ubers would be pretty trivial, I think. So we'll probably do some Ubers. But yeah, thanks for chilling, boys, as always. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Until next time, take it easy. Thanks for chilling.